Hello, my friend. My name is John Mark Shaw, and today I want to talk to you about why spirituality is important for business success. The concept of spirituality is very much misunderstood in our culture, but the truth of what spirituality is a conscious awareness of our oneness with our source. When we develop an authentic spirituality, a spiritual practice, what we're doing is we're developing a conscious awareness that we are one with all of life, one with the infinite energy field, one with the quantum field. It doesn't have to look like any traditional religion. I know so many people have been alienated by traditional religion, and many people love and worship happily in traditional religion. But there is room for spirituality inside and outside the church, inside and outside the temple. Here in my backyard, in nature, I feel like I am in a sanctuary. Emerson, one of my favorite teachers, his first book was called Nature. And what he said that was groundbreaking at the time in the mid-19th century was that God or spirit or life force energy, or any word that you have for it, can be experienced in nature. We've all felt that at the beach, or right now listening to the birds and the crickets, smelling the smell of the freshly cut grass, feeling the presence of the trees around us. Nature, going to the beach, being out in the woods, for me in my backyard on my back deck, evokes a feeling inside of me of my conscious awareness of my oneness with God, with life, with other human beings, with the infinite energy field. It has been proven by Einstein and other scientists who study quantum physics that everything around us is energy. As Einstein said, that everything is energy. It can be no other way, he said. If you match the frequency of the reality you want, it must be yours. This is not philosophy, he said, it's physics. There's something called the observer effect, where we get an opportunity to think thoughts that have a magnetic quality, that our mindset, that our thoughts are magnetic, and our lives organize, the molecules in our lives organize around our thinking. What the mind dwells upon, the mind attracts. And so as we become more aware of our conscious oneness with all of life, with spirit, with infinite energy, it's certainly not a man in the sky unless you believe that it is. But that's one version. The version that I believe in is a universal spirituality. A spirituality that says that there is energy of God, of spirit, in all of life, in me, in you, in our plants and pets, in our homes, that everything we see around us is part of one infinite, alive, awake energy field, one formless substance that is infinitely intelligent, that is alive. And the more I access an awareness of being one with all of life, with other people, and release separation, then everything that I want to have in my life is no longer separate from me. The success, the money, the clients, the customers, the love, the health, the things that most of us think of as separate from us, the other people, the friends, the partnerships, the investors, whatever it is that you are seeking, that you believe is outside of you and separate from you, as we develop a spiritual practice, we come to know that we are one with everything that we would love in our lives, that what we are seeking is actually seeking us. And so there are various spiritual principles that we can all use to develop a greater conscious awareness of our oneness with all of life, with infinite abundance, with infinite intelligence, with infinite money, with infinite success, with health, with well-being, with amazing, incredible ideas. And we actually have 6 mental faculties that are the way that we transact with what my mentor Mary Morrissey calls the infinite side of our nature. So we have 5 senses, right? The 5 senses are our human side of our nature that we interact with the form of life around us. But we have these 6 mental faculties, and these 6 mental faculties are imagination, intuition, higher reason, the mental faculty of memory, and our ability to tell certain stories, which is our mental faculty of perception. These are faculties that we can utilize to connect to infinite intelligence, to download insights and awareness, to have amazing ideas, to think through challenges and find disruptive business opportunities. And there are various practices like gratitude. When we develop a gratitude practice throughout the day, in the morning, at meals, and in the evening, we generate a magnetic field that attracts more abundance to us, because gratitude is the frequency harmonious with abundance. And so there are universal laws about how energy moves in this quantum field. And as we start to understand those universal laws, that's part of spiritual awareness. We understand the nature of the field of the universe, of the world that we're living in, and our oneness with it, and our ability to impact our lives, our ability to create a crystal clear vision for what we would love to create, to identify the steps to take that by downloading them from infinite intelligence. And as we take the steps we can take, as we advance confidently in the direction of our dream, as Thoreau said, and endeavor to live the life we've imagined, we will live with the license of a higher order of being, which means that we will develop a greater conscious awareness of our oneness with our source. And that greater awareness of our oneness must, by law, by universal law, as we start to see that we are not separate from everything that we want to attract, it will reproduce itself, that awareness, in success, in abundance, in health, in love, in partnerships, in incredible ideas, and in growth. And all of this can happen even in these uncertain times. I hope that you like this insight. I will be sharing a whole series on the spirituality of business and spiritual principles for business success. If you liked what you listened to, please like and share it and follow my channel. And if you're interested in learning more, I'm doing an upcoming webinar next week on how to build your business for entrepreneurs. It's called the Pandemic-Proof Business Plan, how highly successful entrepreneurs are growing their businesses right now. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.